Boys, we need to talk. All right. So the market is just off of all time highs. And if you've been paying attention to the content, you know we've been waiting for this, the move out of this ascending wedge. And you can see we're getting it here. And typically, what you like to see from a ascending wedge breakout is kind of something like this, where you bounce off this upper trend line here before you make the actual move. So just pay attention to that. But what I really wanted to talk about in this video is what's about to happen, okay? Because people are about to come out of the woodwork here and start pumping everything and posting their gains and telling making you feel bad for missing it essentially. And I'm not completely innocent in that either. But I just want to make you guys aware of the risks here because like I said, you're about to hear it from the media and everyone around you in this space is about to start it's about to start getting a little pumpy here. But I just want you to be aware that there is another side to this. So if we take a look at NVDA, for instance, it's at $183 and change right now. And I just want people to be aware that in April of this year, you could have bought it at $87 and that would have been a 100% gain. And this is a tragic tale. I'll just tell you this one. So I bought it down here at 90 something bucks and I sold at 147. And now obviously it's kept going and that's made me feel pretty stupid. But I turned it into a house. So that's what I'm talking about with this 10-year plan here is the only deviation to the 10-year hold is if you turn it into a house. And so if you guys have the capital to do so, I would encourage you to look at that because compared to all the assets in the market right now, real estate does seem like good value as it hasn't really experienced the rip that everything else has. And I have a whole video on that, at least for the Canadian sector of that market. So go and check that out if you would like. And but back on topic here. So yeah, NVIDIA is up a lot, but even just like today, I've heard people talk about OKLO, and I mean, look at this. Look at some of the price targets I had on this thing. Now, I didn't buy this, which again, like I said, people are going to try and make you feel bad and FOMO into stuff. Oh, here's TradingView. They don't like when I have too many tabs open, so they get rid of my drawings or something. So we'll just refresh the page there and go back to OKLO, and now we're back in business. So OKLO from this month. What is this? This is 17 days. We're up 112%. And now people are talking about it. So that's just what I'm getting at here here's another one I've been looking at. QSI. So people have been kind of pumping these quantum stocks, and this isn't even a quantum stock. They do like research in like the biology and but it's got quantum in the name, and that's good enough for the pumpers to come in and pump this thing up 63%. So that's what I'm talking about is there's going to be a lot of this, and I just want you guys to be prepared and be careful out there, right? Because you have to realize there are people on the other side of this trade who you could get caught holding the bag if things shift and things shift fast, right? But all in all, things look good. We got those rate cuts and the market's at all-time highs, which is a very rare occurrence. And so it's exciting. This is kind of what traders or how traders are born. Is people get into trades at all-time highs and become bag holders and then find a passion for stocks, or at least that's how I got into it, and I don't think that's too uncommon, but I don't want to see people make that mistake. So here I am preaching the warnings. This is you. This is me telling you to get a long term. And then here's this guy. He just got here, but he's in your ear now telling you about OKLO. So just be careful out there, guys. That's kind of what I'm getting at here is the real opportunity would have been in April, and especially on something like OKLO. Like, this is crazy. So just don't fall for it, right? If you want to, I'm not saying it's crashing tomorrow and it could keep going, but you just have to realize that this thing is up a crazy amount since April. So yeah, don't get caught here. Here's a little side note. So just quickly about Intel, you can see it's down a little bit, and that's because NVDA said that they're going to invest $100 billion in OpenAI, which makes the $5 billion they gave to Intel seem insignificant. But yeah, that's about it. I don't have much to say on that. But I just thought I'd mention it because I accidentally pulled up the chart here. So let's get back on topic. Here's some names I like, because here's the thing. People are going to be looking right. And on the right is nuclear, it's quantum, it's crypto, it's whatever. It's small caps. and then I'm going to be looking left, which is value. And I like the look of UPS. The risk here is their dividend payout is unsustainably high at 97%. So essentially what this means is they're giving 97% of their revenue to the dividend holders, which doesn't leave them much in profit, right? So what's got to happen here is that this dividend has to get cut, or they got to find a way to make some more profit. And so that's the risk on this one. And I'm not going to buy it quite yet because I'm not sure how that's going to play out. Another one I like is LULU. They're catching a little bit of support here, but that could easily just be from the rate cuts. And this is another one I'm just going to be patient on. But wow, that's looking like a new price there. And yeah, I like that. Hold on. So you can see this is my alert here at 136. So if you guys want to follow a LULU trade, 136. There you go. Just don't get fooled, guys. That's all I'm saying is I just don't want to see people get hurt. And it's a volatile market, and this doesn't happen very much where you get rate cuts at all-time highs, and things are about to get a little silly here. And I just don't know which direction. Both directions are still in play here because, like I said, this breakout has not been confirmed yet. But it's enough for Wall Street bets and that kind of crowd to declare victory and start pumping. And you're going to see, I don't know if I've mentioned this, but you're going to start seeing people's screenshots of their profit, and they're going to make you feel bad for not being in it. And just don't be fooled by it, right? So like I said, I've been looking at dividends and food and restaurant, and everybody else is going to be looking the other way here. So that's kind of my game plan, and that's about it, guys. I mean, if you've been watching the content, I don't think you're going to get fooled by this. Yeah, just don't buy things at all-time highs, and if you do, be aware of the risk. So I had a friend on another topic. I had a friend in the Discord reach out, and he wanted to know my thoughts on XRP. So here you go. We're taking a look at XRP. I drew this bull flag, and so I'm not sure about this, but if this ends up being a bull flag, you've got a target all the way up at $5.50 nearly. I would expect resistance at $5. So you could probably say the profit target is $5 off this flag. And if you're looking to buy more in this relative range, the area of support is about $2.70. So there you go. That's how I would approach XRP. But like I said, this is the same thing. Was the opportunity not last year on this? Like, why would you want to buy it at this elevated price? Like, this is less than a calendar year ago. It was 500% cheaper. So just be aware of the risk. That's all I'm saying. And I think I've prepared you guys for this if you've been watching the videos. And just look for value or do whatever you want. I don't know. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye.